Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt a sense of wonder, a feeling that maybe, just maybe, we're not alone in this vast universe? I remember a night when I was camping in the mountains. The sky was a blanket of stars, each one a tiny flicker in the deep, dark fabric of space. It was quiet, except for the gentle rustle of leaves and the occasional distant howl of a coyote. And as I lay there gazing up, I couldn't help but imagine other worlds circling those distant stars, places where life might thrive in forms and ways we can't even begin to imagine. The idea of alien life captures our imagination because it's loaded with possibilities. Imagine the different types of life forms that could exist, not just little green men with antennae, but maybe creatures that float through clouds of gas, or beings that thrive in oceans beneath thick layers of ice, like those on Jupiter's moon Europa. Picture a world where the air is thick with ammonia, or where the surface is scorched by twin suns, yet life finds a way to adapt, to survive. Just thinking about such diverse forms of life gets our minds racing, doesn't it? To understand how life might exist elsewhere, we first need to think about what life really is. On our own planet, life takes on countless forms, from the tiniest bacterium to the blue whale. Yet, there's one thing that all life shares. It needs a source of energy. Here on Earth, plants soak up sunlight, and animals thrive by consuming plants or other animals. The crucial idea is that life seeks balance in its environment, adapting to the circumstances it finds itself in. Could it be the same out there in the cosmos? Astronomers have been searching for planets around other stars, and they've found thousands. These planets, known as exoplanets, orbit in what's called the habitable zone. It's a sweet spot, not too hot, not too cold, where conditions might just be right for life. Think of it like Goldilocks porridge, not too hot, not too cold, but just right. These zones are where liquid water could exist. And where there's water, there's hope for life as we know it. But what if life out there doesn't need water at all? Could life be thriving in environments completely unfathomable to us? Scientists have found organisms on Earth in places once thought too extreme for life. In the crushing depths of the ocean, near hydrothermal vents, life flourishes in boiling water, and bacteria live in acidic lakes. These are called extremophiles, and they show us that life is incredibly resilient. If life can survive under such harsh conditions here, perhaps it can do the same out there, in the vastness of space. Now, let's switch gears a bit and imagine how discovering alien life could change us. Imagine waking up one day, turning on the news, and seeing that life has been found on another planet. It would be a momentous shift, not just scientifically, but culturally and philosophically too. We'd have to rethink our place in the universe. Every story, every painting, every piece of music ever created by humanity would suddenly gain another dimension, an idea that we are part of a much larger tapestry. Throughout history, humans have looked up at the stars and asked questions about existence, about who we are and why we're here. Discovering alien life might not give us all the answers, but it would certainly add depth to our understanding of life's purpose. It would be like finding a new piece of a puzzle, a piece that changes the picture not just for scientists, but for everyone. It could even bring us closer together as a species, as we marvel at a universe that's more alive than we ever imagined. Reflecting on this, I think back to that night in the mountains. The air smelled crisp and clean, and the cold stung my cheeks. As I lay there, cocooned in my sleeping bag, I realized something simple, yet profound. Our quest to find life beyond Earth isn't just a scientific endeavor. It's a journey of the spirit. It's about connection, reaching out in the dark and finding that we're not alone, that in this vast universe, there's something more waiting to be discovered. In the end, whether or not we find other life forms, the search itself enriches us. It inspires wonder and curiosity, driving us to explore and understand more about our own existence. As we learn about the universe around us, we also learn about ourselves, realizing that every life form, no matter how small or alien, is part of the grand story of life. And so as we continue to look to the stars, we carry with us the hope that one day we might just find a new companion in this cosmic dance.